Hey, Coyote Nation, happy Thursday to you, and it's a very busy Coyote Deck on this Thursday because, as usual, we've got 107.9, the Coyotes morning team of Crystal and the Bear with us today. Guys, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, I see you're still awake, so
barely.
That's a good sign. So how's the morning show going? We're over a month now for you guys, right?
Yeah, I think it's week 7.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think so.
I lost track.
You lost count. You got a haircut, though.
I did,
Yeah.
The KC Round Man have been dropping hints.
So has Crystal over here.
Yeah, it's like,
look at the haircut,
it's like they're like, yeah, we know somebody, if you'd like to. Like, I get it. I'll get a haircut.
Yeah, okay, finally, I'll do it. Yeah. So you look good.
Yeah, it's something different. I like it.
I like how you came on the radio yesterday, Chris, with Casey and Rounder, and you were like, how's the hair?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's radio, man. Nobody cares.
Well, so, around the Coyote Deck, we're having some construction, right? So I got a shower, like, next door.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had to do that? You go over to the neighbors and shower?
You could just jump in the lake, grab some soap, and...
I could jump in the lake. My wife tells me to jump in the lake all the time.
I do remember when I lived in Virginia when a hurricane came around. I don't remember which one it was, but it knocked out our water. Wow. So for like a week I didn't shower, which was horrible. You never realize how much you miss showers until you can't take them.
We're pretty spoiled, aren't we?
Yeah,
what would happen if we lost our water, our electricity, maybe our phones?
Phones definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
They're an extension of your arm at this point.
yeah, pretty much. It's pretty incredible, and some of us can remember when we actually didn't have.
I remember I was on the cusp.
Cell phones, really?
So what it was that because the 80s came out with the big blocks, but no one in my hometown had a block phone.
Right.
So when I was going through high school, I think it was about sophomore year, I heard about these newfangled flip phones.
Yeah.
And I actually ended up buying one myself just to use. I had to put the minutes on it and everything. So I was like, without cell phone, boom, cell phone.
Wow.
So yeah, I remember.
Big time cell phone.
Yeah.
How about Crystal?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I finally got a cell phone when I was like 13, but they were like old cell phones, and I remember like when everyone started getting smartphones, I was like, not gonna do it, and then I finally did it, and
I'm with you. Same thing with me. I held off these as my neighbor calls it a scroll phone.
Scroll phone.
I held off on the scroll phone as long as I could, but now once you go, I mean, you can't go back.
Do you remember texting with the phone numbers? You had to click 1 for ABC and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got really good at that after a while.
That is bad. But I remember, I mean, I'm old enough to remember, I grew up with phones on the wall with cords.
Right.
Right. And when people started talking, oh yeah, phones are going to start where you don't need cords, and we're like, right.
Yeah.
And look at it now.
I remember the moment I lost faith in today's youth, which was someone looking at a phone and going, an old rotary phone.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And going, why does a phone need a hashtag? I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Well, and you see those pictures or videos of the kids staring at
The rotary phones.
yeah, like,
They're like, do you know how to work it?
the phones out. They used to have the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With phones and I forget what they call those now. It's been so
Like
long.
phone booth?
Yeah, phone booth.
Phone
Yeah,
booth.
so they're looking at it like, what is that? It's from a prehistoric era or what?
I miss phone booths. They were
Right.
cool.
Or now when you watch movies, you're like, oh, look, a phone booth is in this movie. This movie's dated.
How old is that? Right?
They had an entire movie based around it. It was called Phone Booth.
Right.
It was with Colin Farrell. He was stuck inside a phone booth the entire movie.
I missed that one. Doggone it.
Hey, Bear, maybe I've actually seen.
Hey, look at that. Yeah.
So on the show these days, you guys are kind of doing some interesting stuff. Now, you guys are going to be in the dunking booth at the Hillbilly Fair, right?
Yeah, are
Yeah,
you looking
yeah.
forward to that, Bear?
No. Because I'm heavy. I make a big splash. So the first time it happened, like all the water's going to disappear from that tank.
And I just know that that's going to be the first day it's going to start getting chilly. If it's still hot like this, good. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll be glad to get wet, but ooh, if it's cold, no.
And
Please no dunk me.
when is that? That's not this weekend. It's like next weekend.
Yeah, it's
right?
Saturday the 14th.
Saturday the 14th, September. Hillbilly Fair, that's in Laurie.
Yes.
And so if you want to meet Crystal and the Bear in person, apparently you can do that.
And try to dunk us.
And
And
try
try to dunk them, yeah.
Now, we were just talking about how our family members are going to be there just trying to knock us in the entire time because that's the kind of family we have.
And everybody at the Coyote, too.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Come on
More
down.
scary, y'all.
Dunk Crystal and the Bear. And I was talking with Rounder from the KC and the Roundman show yesterday. He's going to be a judge of something out there.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about
like,
that.
judging hillbilly costumes. Or,
Oh, that's fun.
they wanted him and Tabby to be in costume. Apparently, they weren't going to go
Aw.
for
No.
that. So.
He should have gotten like the pie contest, something like that. That would have been something to judge.
Yeah. Hey, whatever happened to the old pie eating contests? Those were fun. Man.
I think they're still around. They're just
They gotta
few and
be.
far between
Yeah.
at this point, which
I think
Sad.
I hear a lot of hot dog contests.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine eating like 90 hot dogs at one time?
You mean my afternoon?
Wow.
Especially hot
How about
dogs.
that? The hidden talents
Yeah,
of
I
the
mean,
bear.
That's just called eating, man. That's just lunch.
That's right. Hey, that's right. Hillbilly Fair coming up, and you can meet them in person. What else you got going on the show these days?
Actually, we're really excited about this. This just happened today. We were talking about pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
And how Starbucks has this secret menu item called the Cinderella Latte, where you take a pumpkin spice latte, you ask for white chocolate to be pumped in it instead of...
So it's half pumpkin spice, half white chocolate.
Yeah. And we're talking about, and I don't like pumpkin spice things. I really don't. But the more we talked about it, it's like we talked about pumpkin spice Spam, we talked about the lattes, donuts, and then we said, you know what? We need to have a pumpkin spice contest. We need to get all these foods together. We need to try them for people, and we need to know which pumpkin spices are the best.
Worth getting.
Yeah, which ones you could get and which ones or you can just pass. And
Yes.
we're calling it Pumpkin Spice Showdown 2K19. And it's going to start next week. Next Friday will be our first item. We don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah, see what we can find.
come on. We're gonna try this pumpkin spice item, and we're gonna rank like 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
So October and the first Friday in October will be when we finish it, and we'll decide what's worth it and what's not.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited to try that Spam.
Yeah, the pumpkin spice Spam.
There
yeah.
is actually such a thing.
Yeah.
Walmart. It's coming out on Walmart on the 23rd.
Yeah.
Only online though.
Yeah, we gotta wait till
So
then.
we gotta send out for it so we
Yeah.
can do this and
It's going to have to be getting mailed to you on time, right?
yeah.
So anything they can, food-wise, they can mail to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy groceries online now.
Yeah.
And which is awesome for me because I hate driving down the road.
It's like eating one of those old fruit cakes that Grandma used to make.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad
They'd
anymore.
mail those to you, and you unwrap
Right.
the tin foil and expect
Nah.
you to eat it.
I mean, at the same time, I talk about the guys who likes to eat MREs just for fun because those are delicious. Yeah.
That's the bear.
try it.
You wonder why we call him the bear, right?
That's it. That's
I mean,
the-
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
That pretty much explains it. So what are the different items that you're going to test the pumpkin spice on? It's going to be Spam,
Definitely Spam.
coffee.
Coffee, Krispy Kreme has a new cream-filled pumpkin spice donut.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Which what they're doing actually is they're doing this thing now for this week only, where you can bring in your pumpkin spice latte or whatever pumpkin spice flavor
Any
thing.
flavor, anything.
Well, pumpkin spice flavor thing that you
Pumpkin
don't like, and they'll give you a pumpkin spice donut because they're that confident.
Who?
So, Krispy Kreme.
Wow.
So yeah, you can bring in pumpkin spice stuff, and they'll say, here's a donut. It's better. Trust us.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat, and we're gonna be getting one of those.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I
don't-
know that there's some potato chips out there,
Potato chips.
like
Okay.
Pringles.
I'm not sure if that's actually a thing.
I think it is.
Okay, well, we're just going to try and find every unique and strange pumpkin spice flavored
The
thing there
weirder
is.
the better.
If there is a pumpkin spice toothpaste,
Yeah.
we will get it and we will try it on the air for your entertainment.
Not
because
me, he will.
I will do it because that's how much I love you guys.
Alright.
Well, hey, that's what makes Crystal and the bear special and great,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'll take pictures.
You're
or video.
willing to go the extra mile.
Yeah.
All right, that's amazing. So that starts next Friday.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
gonna see what we can find.
So on the Coyote Deck next Thursday, we'll actually maybe preview what you guys have been able to find
Yep.
and how this is all going to work out.
That'll be lots of fun.
Are the listeners going to be involved in this? How are they involved? Or
Well,
are
we
they
told
just-
them if they found something that we haven't found yet, we'll try it.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
try it. So if you guys can think of anything.
Now you guys are big stars now, right? I mean, you're doing the morning show on the best show in the Ozarks, best show at the Lake of the Ozarks, #1. So, when people are recognizing you when you're out walking around, hey, are you the bear?
Yeah.
And so you're big stars now. Are you accessible to your fandom to your base, to your listeners?
Well, we like, when you guys call us while we're on the air, and we've got a lot of funny listeners come on and like make fun of us, poke fun, like imitate me and speak out. And
I'd like to think we're accessible, though.
Okay.
I mean, when we're out walking around, I'm not going to be like, go away.
Right.
I mean, it's like,
I'm too good for you.
yeah. No, I like shaking hands and being like, I'm glad you're listening. What do you like the best? Because we like that kind of input. What's
Cool.
working, what's not.
And you can come out to the Hillbilly Fair and meet these hillbillies,
Yeah.
and they can probably email you too, right? If they like the show, or if they know of something pumpkin spice,
definitely
they want to tell you about, they can email you. What are your emails?
My email's crystal@kclq.com.
And mine's bear@kclq.com.
I know, they're hard ones.
Right. Okay. So those emails are right here at the bottom of the screen, so you can email them if you know of something pumpkin spice. Or
Almost anything.
Anything.
Stuff you want to
If
talk
you
about.
find a funny meme that you really like,
Yeah.
send it our way. We like to look at stuff like that. I do, especially.
funny
Yeah.
memes.
Yeah, I mean, I annoy the heck out of her every day. I'll sit there, and she's like, "What?" I'm like, "It's just this meme. Just look at it." She's like, "Okay."
That is greatness, man. That is greatness. So feel free to email them, call them during the show. Your show is 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. every morning.
Yep.
Right, Monday through Friday, that is. Now that the football season is here, you guys getting any sleep on the weekends? I know you are.
Like a baby.
You know what? You were telling us last week, Crystal, that you've got 2 snakes, pet snakes. How's that working out for you?
I'm good. They're hungry. I need to get them some food. We'll say that.
I've got some ground squirrels around here. Maybe you can come let them out around here.
Catch them live. I'll see if they'll eat those.
Well, maybe we can let them loose and they can go catch them themselves.
Hey, if you're down,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Hey, you betcha.
And I finally revealed my deep dark secret today on the air, which is I am an Oakland Raiders fan.
Yeah.
And I have been since I was 8. So don't just let it go. Let it go. Well, the reason being, and you know what? And I explained this when I was on the show. I was young, and I just liked the black and silver colors, and I liked that their mascot had an eye patch. And you know what? I've just been watching them ever since then. Has nothing to do with how well they play or anything like that. It's just the colors.
Yeah. Bear and I actually talked sports today.
Wow.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. You know what? And it's like I said, it's gotten to the point though where I can't switch teams now. I mean, I like watching the Chiefs, but I like it for the rivalry between the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah,
you know,
that's been a great rivalry over the years. And it's interesting for me, it's almost the opposite because I've traveled so much and covered so many different teams. I just kind of changed my favorite teams to who I'm covering, with the exception of Nebraska. I grew up in the Wyoming, Nebraska area, so I've always been a Husker fan.
Yeah, see, I came from St. Louis, so I used to watch the Rams all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's very much location based a lot of the time.
That's a lot of it, I guess, like that. And Crystal, you're not a sports fan, but your husband's crazy about it.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
So, and Jason Stapleton, by the way, is our Kansas City Chiefs super fan.
Yep.
And be sure to, if you have not yet followed us on Facebook, just go, while you're on the Facebook page, just go up to the top and hit follow. It's simple as that. And you'll be notified whenever we have one of these award-winning interviews from the Coyote Deck that comes
Our
out.
famous videos
Right.
or Jason's live broadcasts at the Chiefs games.
Any of that stuff, you will get notified so you can be a part of it in Coyote Nation. And we also like to have a fun, try to be as entertaining as possible, not just on the radio station, 107.9 The Coyote, but on the Facebook page, because we're all posting fun stuff
Constantly.
a lot of times. And then, of course, our website is 1079thecoyote.com. Can't miss the Renegade Radio Sports updates. Right around 35 past the hour. You guys usually pretty much on time.
We are.
Except for yesterday, we pushed to 40
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's true, we did.
Hey, that's still better than Casey and the Round Man, right?
Yeah.
They push you every day.
Sometime around 50. So. But be sure to join us for the Renegade Radio Sports updates right around 35 past the hour, 6:35 in the morning starting with them, to 6:35 in the evening with Cody. I was listening to Cody last night. His voice is higher than hers, which I didn't think was possible, really. But no, you guys doing fantastic. Still I don't think not a bad comment about your show yet.
That's good.
So that's always really good. Crystal and the Bear, 6 to 10 a.m., 107.9 The Coyote. Followed by Jamie Turner, 10 to 1. It's Casey and the Round Man, 3 to 6 in the afternoon. And, if you have any questions at all about the morning show, be sure to get in touch with them. Yeah. Come see them at the Hillbilly Fair. What day again?
Next weekend. Not this weekend, but next.
Next Saturday.
That's in Lori. Until then, God bless you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.